Today's video, we're discussing Tesla. Obviously, we all know Tesla just crashed and crumbled today. Now, the question is, why did it crumble? Was this a fundamental change, a technical change, a bit of both? But needless to say, let's bring you up to speed as to why Tesla absolutely crashed and got obliterated. It closed down on the session 14.26%, wiping out hundreds of billions of market cap. I mean, the volume that Tesla traded today, upwards of 281 million shares, a phenomenal amount. Just to put that into perspective, the average 30-day volume for Tesla is 113 million shares, so it more than doubled the amount of shares traded in one single session. The sell-off today wiped Tesla out of the trillion-dollar market club. And the question is, why? What happened? Well, Elon Musk and Donald Trump have had a recent falling out with their feud playing out on social media and the politics circle. The dispute seemed to have started over Trump's new big beautiful budget bill, which Elon Musk criticized for increasing the national debt beyond levels that are not acceptable. Trump, in return, accused Elon Musk of being upset because the bill removed electric vehicle subsidies that benefit Tesla. So that's a massive fundamental shift in Tesla's overall picture of what it's going to transpire fundamentally, because those credits are what has generally helped Tesla push higher and higher and higher. Now the question is Trump going to make some special credits down the road? Is this feud really going to last? Time will tell. But the tensions escalated when Trump suggested that Musk had known about the bill beforehand and had no issue with it until after leaving his government role. Musk denied this, claiming he was never shown the bill and that it was passed too quickly for proper review. Trump then took things further by threatening to cut Musk's government contracts and subsidies, which amounts to billions of dollars. Musk responded defiantly on social media, calling Trump ungrateful and claiming that without his financial support, Trump would have lost the election. Their once close relationship has now turned into a bitter feud, with both men using their platform to take shots at each other. It remains to be seen how this will impact Musk's business and Trump's political standing. So, a lot of drama hitting the tape. Obviously, it's impacting the stock. Obviously, it's providing trading opportunities. The question is, where are you looking to buy? Full disclosure, I wasn't a person that shorted Tesla. I didn't catch this big down move like a lot of people are going to be claiming across the finance community. Everyone's going to say, oh, I was in puts. I actually got run over on my common shares and my call options. So full disclosure, I was net long. I'm hoping that Tesla has a rebound because I still think that there's an opportunity to accumulate shares in this vicinity before the market's pushed to new all-time highs. Nevertheless, let's look at some of the technical levels that Tesla is pretty much violating. So you can see we're right into these pivot tops here, but we've actually pierced that zone. So we have completely obliterated this massive gap fill that everyone is looking at. We shot through that like a hot knife through butter. Now the question is, are we going to get a bounce at these levels? We are testing a lower range boundary pivot zone here, but it does seem that Tesla perhaps wants to retrace back to the breakout area. So this key trend line on Tesla, let's just thicken the line a little bit. Pivot high to consolidation where you back tested here before you had your epic breakout. That is technically your inverse head and shoulders neckline. And even though it's a very, very weird looking inverse head and shoulders with very close shoulders in proximity to the head, this potentially could be the neckline retrace that Tesla wants to retrace to. Simultaneously, if you draw the upsloping trend line, you have a little confluence zone around 257 on Tesla. Perhaps it can get there tomorrow with the free fall and the drama that these two tech titans have on social media. You think about who the two kings of social media are, Trump and Elon. This is a way that I think they're trying to hinder and hurt the market before it pushes to new all-time highs. We've gotten used to tariffs. We've gotten used to Trump jockeying the markets. Now with this powerful dynamic dual relationship potentially showing signs of drama and tension, I think that this is just a ploy to shake people out of their long positions before we go higher. Now, the question is, how can we play Tesla? Well, if you're looking for call options, I think you got to give yourself plenty of time on the clock, because a sell-off like this, although there are sharp V-shaped bounces, it often takes a little bit of a while to build a little bit of an accumulation base before breaking out to the upside. But I do think that this zone here, in and around this 260 to 257, is going to be a key area of opportunity. If Tesla falls into that zone, I will be looking to buy common shares and load up the call option. Nevertheless, I know a lot of investors were hurt on Tesla. I think this is just temporary pain, again, for long-term gain, but we'll just have to dissect the day as each trading session ends. On that note, thank you for tuning in. Please give this video a like down below, and we will keep you up to date with what happens with these tech titans and how they seem to be progressing in their relationship.